Submarine LE. Let's get into it. This is probably the most hyped match of the tourney because it took the longest to set up, so buckle in, everybody.
TVT right here. All right, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Submarine, we got HeatedStove.
Or is it Heated Steve? We'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. And in the upper left-hand corner, spawning as the Red Terran, it is chuckdoodle, aka chuckdoodle.
AKA Mr. Dinner.
Yeah, it's aka Mr. Go Eat Your Dinner. Finish your vegetables.
All right, so this game might last more than 2 minutes because no SCVs have gone out onto the map yet.
Wow, impressive. Truly impressive feat. What's this barracks placement for Heated?
Heated is like, I don't give any Fs about a wall whatsoever.
Well,
and the double gas.
Yeah, you only really need to worry about a wall versus Terran when there's Hellions afoot. But you actually don't really want a wall against Terrans a lot of times because it just gives their ranged units ability to supply block you, and you know, here you just imagine there's siege tanks down here and they're able to shoot all this infrastructure up at the top of your wall, whereas, you know, HeatedStove has his important buildings back here out of range from a potential low ground siege up or something like that. So it does give you that advantage when you don't wall off.
Look, I mean, I'm not a professional, but
we know that.
If you could make a wall, why not? Like, come on. Now he's getting a scout in here because he double gas.
Well, okay, good. You're pointing out the drawbacks of not walling, and that is the free scout. Whereas on the other side of the map, HeatedStove doesn't get to scout. All he sees is 2 supply depots and a barracks. He doesn't know the gas. He doesn't know what else is being made back there. But you know, you look at HeatedStove's vision, or rather, sorry, chuckdoodle's vision, and he got a full scout of the infrastructure and the build and what's going on. So it's important to note that, but I did explain to you why it could be good to not wall off, right? Like, that does make sense, right?
I mean, in very limited circumstances, yes.
I would say it's not super limited. Like, imagine any push against your main with Terran units. What are Terran units mostly, like, are they mostly melee or mostly ranged? Like, tell me how many melee Terran units there are. Go ahead, I'll wait.
Melee?
Yeah,
it's
like,
mostly ranged.
Okay, exactly. So would you want to give ranged units access to your buildings by being able to shoot them?
You know, games, you're right. You should just have the ranged units come right up to your mineral line.
What? I just don't understand. I still think it's okay. It's not like the... We'll see. We'll see who wins. And then that'll decide who's right. Whoa, look at this cool Hellion skin! chuckdoodle's got the cool Hellion skin.
The Widow Mine is out.
It was good micro by HeatedStove. He's got his back up here. He could take on this Hellion, micro this Reaper back. Okay, he has the advantage now. If we look at the units, if we look at the army graph, army supply, actually no, it's about even. Their production is pretty decent. And there's this Widow Mine that HeatedStove doesn't know about. Oh, he's going to take his Reapers to the back, draw the attention of chuckdoodle up to his main, snipe some workers, hopefully. In the meantime, he can move in with his Hellion, but there's a Widow Mine waiting for him there, so he might not know about that yet. There's no more Reapers that came out for chuckdoodle.
Getting a pretty good scout. Sees the drop. She's a medevac.
Yep. Oh, he's going to save that SCV, so only 2 so far. He's going to get the 3rd for sure. And 4th, maybe they're going to hug the Widow Mine, bring him to it. Doesn't take the bait. He's going to go back into the main. He's going to lose him to these Marines.
Those Reapers are done.
No, there's a hop down point.
Wait,
there's a hop down point. Yeah, right there.
Wow.
So he does save 1. Good scouting. Oh, but is he going to see this? No. Doesn't see that medevac.
You didn't see the medevac?
No, he didn't. I toggled vision. He's chasing to see. Yeah, he doesn't know about it. Wait, he's pulling units back, though. Oh, now he sees it. Now he sees it. His Hellion scouted it. That was almost... But the boosters are kicked in. Is he going to have anything ready?
It's a Cyclone.
It's over at
But
the
that's
ramp.
about
It's
it.
not in the
Two
main. Okay, he has
Marines.
to get it up here. He's gonna pull it up. Focus that medevac. Oh no, he's on the Marines. That's not what you want.
Oh my God.
Gotta use that lock on the medevac so you can start whittling it away. Oh, but the drop.
The pick for the siege.
Yeah, the siege tank was gonna do short work of those Marines. He didn't want to lose any of them. So, but he does have a cyclone coming into the natural. Cyclone's gonna chase the cyclone away. Heated Stove, good defense. But the drop is back in the main on top of the siege tank. It's going to work on that, but there's a Banshee here. He's going to get this tank. Oh, it's not.
Oh, so close.
Dang.
But the tank lives.
He's going to get away with his medevac at least. Oh god, the medevac.
Oh, not. Oh, yes.
He's kind of like, he's not microing it. Chuckdoodle, none of his tricks are working on Heated Stove right now. Heated Stove saves the siege tank. His Banshee lives.
And Banshee.
Yeah. Where is that Banshee, by the way? Oh, it's over in the natural. Got it.
Honestly, nice hold off on this two-pronged attack.
Okay,
here.
we got Reaper Heated Stove back harassing Chuckdoodle. Gonna get an SCV too so far. Gonna get a third. This is good Reaper. It's only a tank now. The Marines are gonna run into it, probably kill it. Yeah, there's enough Marines right there. And now Ravens are being produced. Raven's a very good unit in TVT. They can use the disruption to stop siege tanks, to make Thors not able to shoot. I believe it works on any mechanical unit and enables them, disables them from attacking or casting, using any abilities. So we got 2 Ravens for Chuckdoodle.
All right, a nice little opportunity to sort of just like catch their both respective breaths. And the Banshee is going out on the bottom left-hand side of the map, circling out. And now Chuck is pushing center.
Yep. So important to note that the Banshee will probably have less to deal with at home unless he left some stuff. No, there's no turrets here, no units to speak of. He's all across the map. He definitely hit that all-army hotkey. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and toggle Chuckdoodle's vision, see when he sees that. He's going to scan. He's going to see that, Stove wants to take this third, but he's going to go ahead and disrupt that siege tank. Is the Banshee going to move in? No, it's still hanging out outside. Chuckdoodle's natural. This would be the prime time to strike. He's too invested in this frontal attack. Banshee is going to move in now.
Siege tank on the high ground is taken out. The Vikings trying to do their best to take out that medevac.
Yeah, now he has high ground vision. He has Marines in the main. Tanks are kind of low down there. Vikings just need one more shot. The Banshee's doing really good work. Finally the Ravens are back. They're going to deal with this Banshee, but 10 SCVs
Chuck
went
is
down.
16 SCVs.
Yes, that's right. Sorry, 16 down for Chuck, 10 down for Heated Stove. I guess in that defense, he did lose some workers, and now he's kind of got a little bit of a misclick. He's got a lot of workers. No, I think he was just repairing his Viking. He wanted to repair it really quickly. So, and now we reset.
We reset. It looks like Heated Stove is up in worker count after all is said and done, and is preparing, it looks like, maybe to move out to take a third.
Yeah, so he made the gases and he constructed the CC in his main, made an orbital. He's gonna land it right here in his pocket third or triangle third. Let's see, does Chuckdoodle have any plans to make a third himself? Chuck?
Yeah, he's taking the third currently.
Okay, there you go. He's landing it. Doesn't have an orbital on it though. And he doesn't have gases. I don't think he has. Yeah, he doesn't have as many SCVs ready to mine on it. I like this turret spread and siege tank spread at the third of Heated Stove. This is really good defensive positioning all the way up to his natural. He's got really good line of sight, good siege tank spread.
All right, and Chuck's level 1 weapons, armor, and combat shield are about to be complete as he is moving in at that radius.
Yeah, right at the edge of the sensor tower vision. So Heated's gonna see this coming in. Ooh, the disruption shot's going to go down on the siege tanks. That's going to allow this bio to move in and the siege tanks to siege up uncontested. For chuckdoodle, going to find some really good shots, but the Viking army is, he has air control here. It takes out almost all the Ravens. One gets away. Actually, this push is pretty much halted by HeatedStove. Really good defense. The primary siege tanks at the front were taken out. But I don't think chuckdoodle can go move in here.
All right, Heated was trying to leapfrog the tanks, but the very front one is down. But meanwhile, it's taking a fourth.
Correct. Yeah, he's going to make that into a planetary fortress. Doesn't want any... it's a little far away from his main part of his base. This drop is going to be seen. It's going to get shot down by turrets. There's a lot more turrets to come in here. Oh gosh, this is a disaster. 2 tanks drop down to their death. The Vikings even land just for a little bit of flair. The Raven at the 4th base does scout this. Gonna maybe drop a turret. Nope, gonna fly.
Enough energy? No.
Yeah, he has enough. He just wants to drop in a natural. Gonna get some worker kills. Oh, if he kills this Raven with his... Oh my god. It's actually a really good snipe by the turret. HeatedStove's Raven falls because it just didn't have that much HP, and I don't know if that was a target fire. Oh no, these Hellions run into the bio units. Didn't expect those there. HeatedStove wanted to move over towards his 4th. Sensed some pressure, now sees it. I think he knows he can defend this. Now we're really getting into the TBT here. This is where it comes down to being in really good at positioning. He's going to move in stim to take out these tanks. There's nothing much here to defend the tanks. Except the planetary. Now the Liberators are here. The Hellions to back them up. There's a very interesting army composition by HeatedStove. It's Liberator, Hellion, Siege Tank, Viking with some sprinkled in Ravens. Another point defense, auto turret dropped down by chuckdoodle. This Raven going to be pestering HeatedStove unless he deals with it. Oh, the Viking is going to find it. Okay, so this Raven is probably not long for this world. One more shot. There it goes.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Oh, I just got a tip for observing from Hornet SC. If you tap a person's unit and hold V, you toggle their vision. That's a much better way of doing it. I really appreciate that. Thank you, man. So the Liberator is going to go ahead and do some harassing, get a few workers, quite a few actually. I don't know if that was 18 that went down that's new or if that's cumulative. So we can look at the units lost.
I think that's new, right?
Oh wow, 41 SCVs have gone down for chuckdoodle. That's a lot. But HeatedStove didn't scout this like 5th base that's being constructed by chuckdoodle. His Liberator is right near it, but he doesn't see it yet.
So close, yet so far.
He's gonna stim, he only sees 2 tanks, but there's a 3rd one in the back here. Gonna lose a lot without the Ravens using their disruption ability. Oh my gosh, HeatedStove cleans this up pretty much.
Pretty handily right here.
Even as the Liberator in the back in case he needs to, take some more tanks out, but the Vikings just land and take it out. This little scrap of bio is all that's left of that force, and that leaves HeatedStove in a nice supply lead.
How are HeatedStove's upgrades versus Chuck's?
Let's take a look. So we got HeatedStove with level 2 ground mech.
Oh, wait.
They have a fight. The siege tanks are caught on siege. These are a lot of marauders. They're going to chew right through this. Oh, but there's another siege tank.
So many tanks lost, but ultimately it looks like...
Scans coming down. Positioning is everything. If chuckdoodle can get some more engagements similar to that, but not lose a lot of his bio, his marauders are going to do work against the mech and the siege tanks of HeatedStove. a 6th base for chuckdoodle, but then we also have the 5th for HeatedStove and a 6 CC being constructed right above it. So these guys are, you know, really kind of working their eco and want to just take control of each half of the map, each side of the map. As I was saying, the upgrades. Oh, but this is going to be scouted. This, you know, 6th base of HeatedStove. But meanwhile, the Hellions, Blue Flames, are going to go ahead on this Planetary Fortress. Probably have to disengage. There's another Planetary Fortress, but there's a little pocket in the back. Just roast some workers over here. Nothing here to defend except for the Planetary. Lots of workers going down for chuckdoodle. That's going to hurt him.
Oh no.
Blue Flame Hellion's so good at stress. He doesn't care if he loses him. He did his work with his, you know, killing the economy there.
What did I tell you about Blue Flame, huh?
Yeah, you did. Blue Flame, great upgrade. Hey, Stim Marauders, though, they can't go overlooked. 13 workers down.
Those skins are freaking me out. I keep thinking they're Vikings landed.
Yeah, they kind of look like mini. I don't know if you saw those units. Hold that thought. We're going to cancel that. Construction and lift, but not make it. There are Marines in here, and they are stimmed. They have 2-2.
They have to be fighting for their lives in that corner, and they live.
What lived in the corner?
The SCVs and that base that just got sniped.
Oh yeah. Oh, these ones at the corner, yeah. These ones with some of them with 1 HP. This SCV has 1 HP next to his bro with 15.
For dear life.
He's looking at his guy. This other guy's like, you thought 15 was low? Dude, I'm hanging on by a thread here. So, but they did live. They did hide. I'd actually say that chuckdoodle is as far as map control goes, he's actually in the lead. But his supply isn't showing it because he's behind in supply, but...
Yeah, it's basically been HeatedStove having to repel attack after attack after attack, even though HeatedStove is in favor to supply and
Blue Flames going into chuckdoodle's 3rd! Oh my gosh. More workers going down.
That's something he's been doing very well this game as well, just taking out worker lines. 15 workers down once again. So...
Okay, and there's just this more Hellion run-bys. He's just going to keep on getting Hellion after Hellion. And 3-3 for Bio for chuckdoodle is on the way. It's about halfway done. These Survivor SCVs are not going to make it. Is one? Nope, all of them die. They died together at least.
Brothers together.
So there was some harass down at the bottom left base of chuckdoodle, and these Hellions gonna run in, gonna try in this little pocket area. There's not as many of them. They're not gonna be able to do as much. If they stay in this little pocket, they can deny mining at this mineral line and also take out this turret.
Burn that turret down.
Yeah, chuckdoodle's gonna have to go around. A lot of harass going on. See, what chuckdoodle wants to do is use his bio and his mobility, but it's the mech player who's actually, you know, abusing his mobility with his Hellions more than the bio player, which is just, you know, it's kind of crazy. There could be drops dropping in the back line of all of HeatedStove's bases with the medevacs and the bio that chuckdoodle has, but he's not able to do it because he's running around defending.
Got like 7 siege tanks sieging, waiting.
Yeah, I mean, you're not breaking this 4th, this upper 3rd. There's no 4th base. Oh yeah, this one waiting. This siege line is what you're talking about. Yeah, up here at like a 5th base location. The thing is, chuckdoodle denied the lower 6th, and he's got this big bio army. 3-3 is.
And Chuck just got level 3-3. Yeah.
Chuck has 3-3 bio. Okay, is he gonna be able to break? There's so many tanks here though. Kills the CC, he's gonna stim in. This is really bad.
And oh boy.
He's getting a lot. This is stim bio, no fucking joke here. Okay, finds the army of HeatedStove. He's gonna have to disengage. Stims to the death. Oh god, 2 Marauders gonna maybe make it.
Drugs, not even once.
Okay, so the thing about bio is it's insanely cost efficient. So with what it costs, you can do stuff like take out a CC and take out like 5 tanks and 4 turrets, or however many turrets went down there. He didn't break fully this 3rd base location. It's getting mined out, but he still wants to kind of like, I think he wants to use this area from the 3rd to the main and take out turrets and drop into the main and, you know, kind of like use positioning. Oh, but 3 Thors pop out at the same time. HeatedStove's maxed out. Oh, he's got a big scary mech army and he's pushing up.
Pushing up here to the north.
Nothing these SCVs can do but run. Yeah,
Meanwhile, that's happening on the south. It looks like Chuck is trying to mount an attack down there.
yeah, he did a good job canceling it. This base does fall for chuckdoodle. He's behind in supply, but like I said, his army is very cost efficient. And if the tanks are not in position for this bio, 3 tanks here though, and the Thor. Stutter step forward.
The 3 Thors.
No. He's gonna turn around and take out that Thor. He's like,
Thors are not the greatest at kiting back.
no, very slow. So, well, I didn't see what chuckdoodle's turret just killed. It might have been a Liberator, or yeah, I'd assume it was a Liberator or a Viking. Something just died in the bottom left here. But
I didn't catch it either.
well, something died.
All right, here's a seat. Oh my gosh, these tanks are caught out.
This is really good for Chuck. This is what he wants. Concussive Shells Marauder is really good at catching out units that are slow and would prefer to have, you know, dug in positioning. So here, this is going to be bad for him to push into. You know, can he see? Yeah, he knows roughly that the army is down there.
This better be good.
Oh, level 3 weapons just completed for Heated Stove.
Yeah, so we got 3-3 mech versus 3-3 bio, and then
The Hellion went by at the 6 o'clock base.
oh, this was chuckdoodle. So I saw the little what do you call it? The outline of a CC. I thought that was heated.
SCVs.
Oh yeah, more barbecue. Oh my gosh, it's a massacre. It's a disaster.
Oh, this is a disaster right here.
There's still a good chunk of SCVs that survived because they're using the planetary fortress zone. The bio is going to come down here. Just like a few Marauders to come kill these last 2 Hellions. Come on. Wants to take the...
Oh no, these SCVs are unprotected.
Yeah, I
right
mean,
here.
they're going to get away though. One won't, but...
I wanted to grab some
Wait.
minerals and just like go for the
Another one.
rush.
Oh, he lets it
Oh,
live.
that's slow. He lived.
It was a mercy. So, Steve is maxed again. He has so many tanks. How many tanks does he have, you ask? He has 23 tanks and 69 workers. Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. And chuckdoodle really has been wanting to take this upper base for so long. He can't hold it though because the Hellions just come in, or actually no, he had it. And the siege tank, the big siege push from Heated, is what took that out. He needs to retake that. He's floating one over. Yeah,
2 Liberators are pushing across the map to do some more SCV damage, it looks like.
The turrets are not really in position for this bottom left one. Or this, oh my god, these Liberators are going to do so much damage. This is so...
And meanwhile, it's hitting on the western...
Yeah, this is a move you do with bio.
Right.
Sorry, what did you say?
Nothing.
Okay, yeah, this is a move with bio when you're really frustrated and you're just like, I'm just gonna stim and run into things. Like he's stutter stepping forward into fights that maybe
27 SCVs gone.
yeah, that was every SCV mining at these 2 left side bases are gone now. This was really good by HeatedStove. This might be what kind of like is starting to put those nails in the coffin. I mean, I think Chuck is in the coffin and the lid isn't quite on yet. But now HeatedStove is bringing the lid over, and he's got nails. He's got nails ready to put in them. More Hellion harass. God, this is so frustrating for Chuck. He can't just calm down. There's not a moment to breathe, really.
Hellion's OP, man.
Yeah. I mean, as the bio player, like you have so much mobility with your army usually, with your medevacs. But he's like this has been the story of the game, is that Heated is really making Chuck, you know, react. And he's able to sit with his siege tanks, and you run into this many tanks in a planetary.
They're shredding it,
They're gonna get this planetary. The turret's doing work on the medevacs. Okay, this is actually a really good position, attack for Chuck. He's gonna get something here for his troubles. Bottom left map, bottom left CC is gonna go out for Chuck as well, though.
Well, that's happening. I'll just check out that. This is like the 7th time this has been taken out.
Yeah, well, and he did get his upper northern base here. Did Chuck? See, and Chuck is always...
It looks like both players have placed a CC on that area.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
It's like calling dibs.
Exactly. Mine. Nope, it's mine. Chuck Doodle asking for how much money he has. Wants to know. Gosh, this is like textbook TVT. Harass, trying to take your bases, not being able to.
All right, Chuck left some units up in that northern base area, and is trying to float a CC down, but Stoves landed first.
Okay. I hear battle cruisers. Bio's gonna push in here. Gonna probably take out these 3 siege tanks. This is actually enough bio, I think, to overwhelm what's here. Oh, but there's 4 battle cruisers.
No.
Never mind. No, I mean, there's not enough Marines.
There's a lot of battle cruisers now.
GG.
GG.
Oh man, it's actually very dark for me. Hold on before I transition.
That daylight savings, though. I'm still eating my lunch.
Okay, I'm back. Hopefully I'm bright enough. Okay, yeah, I can be seen. It's a little overhead lighting, but it's whatever. Okay, wow. So Heated Stove, go ahead and take game 1 there. Pretty epic TVT. Whew, okay. We out here.
We went from 2 minutes games to like, how long was that game? Like 25 minutes?
That was a 26-minute game.
Getting a little bit of water break here. All right, are they making you make the game again?
Yeah, I don't mind really. Looks like they just need a a quick little breather from that one. Chuck Doodle saying his arm is numb. Wow.
No rest for the wicked. Come on. Go again. Go again.
Wow. Well, they'll be ready soon. That was a really good game, though. You got to see both styles of Terran.
Yeah, and just like how cost effective those Hellion Rembis are, if you could just like stay on top of it and like micro them well, like it's really clutch.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of crazy how effective those were. And I kept saying it, like, you know, as the Bio Terran, you generally depend on your mobility and your drop harass to help you kind of close out games like that. But you didn't really get to see him make use of that. And that's really like...
Well, the game started with Chuck being very aggressive, having those early attacks, and it's just like interesting how like the paradigm shifted.
Yeah, you kind of like, I mean, there were times where I thought Chuck actually had the upper hand advantage, even though he was down in supply, because he was able to catch out the siege tanks multiple times, and it just felt like the stimmed 3-3 bio with Medivacs was like, like you could make things work with that. So kind of crazy that he couldn't quite close it out there. Okay, so they asked me to change the server to US Central, so I went ahead and did that. Go ahead and create this lobby, and then I'll invite you to it.
Sweet.
Sweet.
I finally finished my lunch.
Oh, good. Good for you. Go ahead, quit this one. I don't have it on the right server. This is my bad. I thought I changed it just now. Maybe I didn't save.
Weird.
Okay. Now, we'll make it the right way. Oh yeah, I was gonna set up a light so that I could see better because this is getting dark over here.
Yeah,
for me.
you're in the shadows.
Like a
Hey,
stalker.
Dark Templar.
Yeah, or a stalker.
I am here in the shadows.
Oh man, okay, sorry, I'm adding you to this one. Let me see if I can get this light going. 1 second.
Is my games out of the dark yet? I can't see because of the delay.
Hold on, let me make you a referee. Whoa, very bright lights. If I turn it like that, that's better. There we go. Much better.
Much better.
Okay.
Well, I can't see it
Well,
yet,
you'll
but
see
I'm
it.
sure it's good.
It's much better. Just trust me. It's much better. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this game here. Game number 2 between ChuckDoodle and HeatedStove. And the losers.
It's stove.
I'm sorry?
I'm just saying to myself, it's stove. It's stove.
Instead of Steve.
Yeah.
Well, here's Death Aura. Why don't you take us away?
Alrighty. On our upper left-hand corner of... It's Death Aura, not Death Aura. It is Heated Stove.
Wow, almost botched that one, but you got it there with the stove. And in the bottom right-hand corner of Death Aura, I say Aura. Is that how you say it?
Death Aura. You said Death Aura. I'm like, no.
Either way, it is
No.
ChuckDoodle. Death Aura.
Like Dinosaura.
Right. Not Death Aura, like a
Aura Borealis.
Wait a minute. This comes down to how you pronounce. Like, okay, if you had like an aura about you, you're like an angelic aura, would it be aura or aura? How would you say that?
Aura.
No, you would say aura. Don't lie.
Excuse me?
Don't lie. You would say aura. Like, there's like an aura about you. You wouldn't say aura. Would you really? Tell me honestly if you would say aura.
Aura. You.
Wait, say it again.
That's how I would say it. Aura.
Exactly. Okay, so it's Death Aura then.
Right, the SUVs meet in the middle of the map.
I think that's what I mean. Like, it's an aura of death, so it's a Death Aura. Or is it just like the name of the?
Aura.
So you think it's not like related to the word aura? It's more like this is just a planet or a place called Deathara.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we'd have to ask the map creator, right? They're kind of like have a final say.
Yeah. So it looks like Stove put down the factory. And Chuck went for the natural expansion.
Well, you got that right.
Thanks.
The Reaper is out.
Reaper.
Oh, we have to update the score. So, HeatedStove won that one. That's right. So it's 1-0 for HeatedStove. ChuckDoodle looking for revenge. Revenge.
What is this SCV doing? Just hanging out by the third.
Studying the plant life. He saw something and it was like, I need to just contemplate like and to study what type of plants these are. In all honesty, he's probably going to go back into the natural to check the CC timing. That'd be my guess.
All right, it looks like Chuck is putting down a bunker at his natural, preparing to defend.
Well, the meta right now in TVT is to have a 2 Reaper, 2 Hellion, or is it 2 Reaper, single Hellion push.
It looks like there's 2 Reapers and a single Hellion for Stove, so...
Yeah, we should see. So there's the Hellion coming out for Chuck, and he has a single Reaper. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, are they going to bypass this? Yes, it looks like they will.
They touch the bunker.
We're going to find the Mule. Mule kill. He's attacking his own bunker. Okay, oh, there we go. Reaper is now going to find maybe that Hellion.
And goes down.
Okay. So, he lost a Mule. Or, yeah, wait, it was a Mule. And then 1 Hellion goes down. So, not the biggest deal. Bunker ended up actually being very useful there. And then did chuckdoodle check for the natural? He has not seen that yet. Well, yeah, okay, I was like, well, don't send it back. Might as well check.
The Widow Mine.
Oh boy, is he gonna see it though? Yeah, he does see the natural. He knows yeah.
He gets the scout,
Yeah.
but
Risked his life.
rest in peace.
And notably, he knows that there's Widow Mine there, so that's also important information if he was ever gonna send any other units into the natural right now, or anytime soon.
It looks like Stove is going for a Cloaked Banshee.
That's right. So that's Banshee coming out. Cloak is about halfway done. Yeah.
Cloaked Banshee, the Hellion of the sky.
Oh man, yeah, not bad, not bad. Raven coming out for chuckdoodle. Wants to be able to detect any things like that, but also, you know, Raven's able to do some harass of their own, and a 3rd CC being plopped in the main. Oh wow.
Cyclone on patrol, waiting for. What do you see?
Oh, no, just the Widow Mine got a kill on the Hellion. And then also survives. He unburrows it and takes it back.
This Widow Mine has 2 kills already.
Yeah, it's pretty hero Widow Mine right here. We're just gonna follow him for a bit. He's scuttling like a little crab.
You know, Widow Mines are pretty cute.
I was just about to say that. If between siege tanks and Widow Mines are much cuter. He's gonna look at the plant, say hi. Like, just look at this little scuttle. Yeah, the more you watch it, the cuter it is.
All right, another Banshee is going to join down at the bottom, 6 o'clock of the map, and a Widow Mine is pushing towards.
This is great, actually. Like, you know, that we have 2 Banshees with Cloak. The scan comes out for Chuck. He's going to see not too much, really. It's not like he sees the starport with the tech lab on it, so he's not going to expect these. Let's go ahead and toggle vision here. 2 Banshees going to come in, no detection here yet. Oh man, it's a disaster. Oh, the Ravens are here though. And the turrets go down. These are going to help board him up. He's going to get one. Yes, Cyclone's also going to keep. Good job, good defense.
But 9 SCVs down for Chuck.
Yeah, that actually was pretty costly. But both Banshees die, and those are pretty expensive too. And when you think about it, the research also. Oh, he's going to run into the Widow Mine. Oh, but it's caught and killed.
Sees it by the Raven.
Ravens
Nice.
offer detection. Let's say scan in the main is going to see that CC, but Chuck is pushed across the map. Man loves his bio. He also loves Ravens. Both players love Ravens. I mean, they're Terran. Reaper is going to run out here and maybe run into some units. Is going to see the army. That's very, very valuable
Very
scout.
good information, yeah. Alright, there are tanks on the high ground, so it'll be a risk to push up this ramp.
Yeah, I mean, the Ravens.
Oh, but the air.
Well, the Ravens can use their abilities on the tanks to, you know, offer kind of an opening. I don't see the Ravens for Heated. No, this is an unsiege. Repositioning actually was kind of an opening there, but they don't want to lose anything, go too crazy. There's a lot of siege tanks for HeatedStove, though.
The refinery goes down.
Yeah. Notably, the 3rd base is now down for Chuck. While he has this aggression, he has Heated kind of on, defensive posturing. He's not quite feeling comfortable taking his third, but he is going to land it here. No SCVs to speak of yet, and Chuck is just going to disengage. Reaper's going to find out that he's leaving. Going to scan on the army for both players, keeping tabs on where they are, but a little Marine contingent moving on the left side of the map. Maybe wants to try and get some, harass done from the left side here while the army is occupied in the middle. He's gonna, chuckdoodle's gonna move back up
Go
here.
straight up
Yep,
there.
using the disruption. Gonna stop 2 of those tanks, but lose some Vikings and a Raven in return. Not really worth, because he doesn't able to get, anything done with his army. That
All right, stem has just been completed for
gonna
Chuck.
drop that auto turret and just be like, okay, screw you, little Marine, die. What was that you said?
Oh, Chuck just got his level 1, or no, so he got stem. But Stove is ahead in upgrades.
Yeah, no, he's actually very ahead because Chuck's level 1 infantry upgrades are just now starting, and Heated's are done. He has 1/1 stim combat shields, and he has cloak for banshees. And this Marine's gonna scout this 4th base. HeatedStove's Marines and Reapers are really good about scouting. Like they find things, and he's got this little Marine kind of chilling on the left side of the map just to see if the army pushes up towards his third. It's a little bit out of position, but let's see if he catches this army walking by.
That cheeky sensor
Oh,
tower.
okay. He maybe sees it. He maybe sees it because he saw just the edge of a medevac with that Marine. So, and then he sees the scan, so he's got to know that it's coming for this third. Yeah, Chuck really wants to make something happen with his army. I feel like he feels like he's ahead. He's actually not ahead in army, but
well, he is ahead in workers.
yeah, he's very ahead in workers, but so he actually doesn't need to do anything. He just needs to keep his lead and max out. But he's behind in upgrades, bio upgrades.
Okay, 2 dropships filled to the brim,
Yeah.
pushing out.
Let's see if
Or so.
it's not spotted yet, but he's moving in the path of the drop. Ooh, I don't think he's gonna catch this. So, okay, chuckdoodle.
Stove sneaking away.
Yeah, chuckdoodle moving up. I don't think he scouted these 2 medevacs. These have not been seen. And Chuck is like, okay, I have you, locked in here. Not expecting anything coming. Now it looks like the medevacs are gonna move in to the third. Well, how much damage is gonna get done? There's no turrets here. There's no army here. He's gonna split his medevacs and go 1 in the main, 1 in the third. There are some Marines here at the third. Oh, the surround from the workers.
Level 2 is almost done for
Oh my god,
Stove
but the
as well.
main drop is actually doing so much damage. Nothing's happening on the other side of the map. chuckdoodle doesn't know what to do. He can't push into this. There's too many tanks. He's losing workers. 22 go down. My god. Is it NG Bay also going to fall?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Chuck is forced to recall most of his army back home.
Yeah, this is what happens when you kind of bring everything to the front. If you don't leave something back, you have to bring the majority of your forces because, you don't want to, not bring enough back. Oh, but this dropship going to go out. He sees the Vikings aren't there. Oh, but they're here. Yeah, I like the idea. He wanted to drop Marines on top of those siege tanks so that they fired at each other and so that the Marines could do a little damage and maybe break that siege line. Because all being said and done, chuckdoodle is still up a base, and Heated probably wants to expand somewhere. Looks like he's going to go to this lower 4th base. But I don't know if Chuck saw the CC floating down there. Well, he must assume, because he's got a tank here at the upper 4th. So he'll know if that gets taken if he leaves that tank there. But we have an engagement in the middle of the map. Scans go down.
Scan.
Scan. Okay, moving back up. He's trying to make use of his stim bio. Oh, he thinks he catches him out of position.
Just up one dog.
Oh god, that's a lot of dead Marines.
But the tank was taken out. Oh, but from behind, Stove comes from behind to clean it up.
Gonna pick up. He doesn't have that many Marines, but he's at least gonna draw the army back. chuckdoodle not gonna drop. He's just drawing the army back. He needs to keep these medevacs moving. He's gonna lose them all. Oh god.
Oh,
That
the massacre.
Was really bad for Chuck. That was like 5 or 6 medevacs, and then like 6 to 8 Marines in there. But we pull up the units loss tab, and chuckdoodle has definitely lost more than HeatedStove, but he's still in this game very much.
That was an unnecessary loss.
Yeah, all he had to do was keep them moving into the airspace below the main, and then just he would also have scouted the 4th base and maybe been able to drop that, and maybe, I don't know about take it out. He only had like 8 Marines, but he definitely could have got the workers there if he just kept moving.
Or at least just save them at the minimum.
Yeah, at the bare minimum, he saves those medevacs and the Marines, but instead he loses all of them because he just leaves them in the main. A little error from Chuck. He's ahead in workers, but now it looks like it's HeatedStove's time to, punch back.
And Stove kind of a little squad up north, pushing in.
Oh, this is really good. He's going to draw his attention up to this. Oh, these are just constructing buildings. He can cancel these. CC's...
And I think he's going to move from behind.
Yeah, he wants to... Oh, God, yeah. Well, he might just go for the 3rd, but there's a good wall here. There's no PF. Yeah, he's got good positioning here. He's got him kind of trapped in here because if anyone tries to funnel down here, they're going to die to the siege line. Yeah. HeatedStove almost maxed out, too. Going to work on this wall. There's no PF here to stop these Marines. But now the disruptions come down from the good ones from the Ravens. A lot of energy on them. It allows these Marines to move forward. There's still a lot of Marines for HeatedStove. He repositions. Still 2 siege tanks going to do work on the Marines of chuckdoodle. Oh boy.
Oh, this Ravens comes down. Oh,
that might have been it. That was kind of the Hail Mary that Chuck needed to push back this army and reestablish himself. He still has plenty of bases, but his army is just lacking right now. Sitting 57 army supply to 130 of Heated. Oh god, these medevacs. Oh god. No. I do not want to be a chuckdoodle medevac ever. So Chuck sees the army. That's not going to feel good, especially when he sees this other army coming on the left side of the map. He sees that in his sensor towers. He knows he doesn't have enough to defend. There's a planetary, but not much else. He just doesn't have the tanks. He feels, I feel so choked out.
CCs. Just willy-nilly on the map.
I mean, he's building them here for safety, but now look at this. Of course, the perfect run by HeatedStove is going to find this CC.
Immediately.
Cancels, kills the 3rd base, or 4th rather, of chuckdoodle. chuckdoodle going to try and do another Hail Mary play from behind. Has his Marines, doesn't stim them yet. They're not moving quite fast enough. Does finally stim them. The disruptions are out. He's going to clean up this bottom force here. Oh, is he? There's 2 tanks left. Meanwhile, as GG comes out,
GG.